Hello everyone, and welcome to this Reiki explanation. Basically, I'm going to be explaining how I do Reiki and my beliefs in it, because not every Reiki practitioner is taught the same. Some people don't even believe, in getting the attunements, and that is perfectly possible. I believe it just makes it easier when it's passed down from person to person in a ceremonial or in a special way. And I personally feel like it has helped me. So I am glad that I got certified, or basically attuned, by a Reiki master practitioner teacher. And she is a very knowledgeable person when it comes to this. She has knowledge in many extensive things, and she's been doing it for a long time. I don't want to talk too much about her without her permission. I did ask for her permission to read from her manual, something I want to give you knowledge of what Reiki is, because there's a lot of videos on Reiki, and love and light to everyone and everyone's highest good. I do not control Reiki. I do not control anything. I am simply a conduit. However, I want to explain what Reiki is to me and how I work with it and how I was taught by my teacher, who was actually taught by shamans. Hopefully she don't mind me saying that. But anyways, she's very knowledgeable and she's been doing it for a long time. So, how Reiki is believed to work. Reiki is omnipresent, which means present everywhere at the same time. Reiki is omnipotent, which means absolute and infinite power. Reiki is omniscient, I hope I said that right, infinite wisdom and knowledge. Now I'm going to read a little bit more. The universal life force connects all living things together like a vast ocean. As droplets in this ocean, we are communicating with and are connected to all other droplets in this ocean on an unconscious level. Similarly, every cell in the human body has its own individual position and responsibility. However, each cell is also unequivocally connected to and is unconsciously communicating with all other 50 trillion cells in the body. With all other 50 trillion cells in the body. Deepak Chopra, in his book Quantum Healing, also talks about how the entire universe is connected. He explains how particles that are separated by immense distances of time and space know what one another are doing. He's a scientist, and I actually am a very big fan of his. When an electron, for example, jumps into a new orbit on the outside of an atom, the anti-electron or positron paired with it must also react no matter where it lives in the universe. So, each particle in our universe has an intelligence that communicates across time and space. Now, understanding what Reiki is basically It is a life force universal energy. It is called by other names in different cultures, even some that I can't remember. Native American, Aboriginal, there's names for it in many different cultures. Some of them being in Chinese, it is Qi. You might know it as CHI or QI. Like Tai Chi, they're working the universal life force inside of themselves. Okay? Inside of themselves. So, in Hinduism, it is called prana. And in Hawaiian, it is called mana. And you can even look up for yourself, or I can do another video if requested. Pardon me, I had something on my eye. More information about those other cultures and their definitions of it. So another thing I wanted to get into, because I've been getting a lot of requests. Well, first things first, I'm going to link my Reiki Master Teacher's Instagram in my description, okay? And I am not, in this to be greedy for the money. This is for the highest and greatest good of everyone. So if you feel the need to, you feel the calling, she is a good teacher. And if you want to get an attunement or something done like cord cutting by her, I would suggest it. However, I can also do it, and I have sessions booked, mostly for distance. One I have in person, but I still have an open schedule, and you can email me or message me on Instagram, and we can work something out, okay? So, now, with that being said, a lot of people come at me, telling me about chakras. And I actually have known about chakras for a long time. I'm not very, I don't memorize all of it, but I do believe in it. However, I believe there are other systems that seem to be more, they resonate more with me, just like my teacher was explaining to me. And that is give me 1 second here. Okay, so I apologize, but I had to find it there in this manual. It is the Tandon or Dantian. Tantian is how it's pronounced, I believe. I am still learning knowledge in this, and I believe in the chakra system of Hinduism, which is your crown, your throat, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, all those things. However, when I am doing a healing, I focus on what is energy centers, my energy centers to give off. So even though I will work with what people know as the chakras, I work with something, and I might not be able to explain it very well, because it's just briefly covered in here. But if anybody requests, I can get more into that, okay? So there is the upper dantian, the middle, like where your solar plexus would normally be area, middle dantian, and the lower dantian, which is by your pelvis. And these are things that I use to focus my energy, okay? Whereas the chakra system seems as more to You can use it to diagnose, or not diagnose. Definitely, I don't mean diagnose, but to see the person's, if their energy centers are blocked. So there's different types of beliefs in energy centers. What I use to perform on someone else, I can also use the chakras to look at their chakras, but I personally use a different system of energy, which they all fall in the same place. However, it just makes it easier for me to do a healing or a session. So, now with that being said, another thing I wanted to clear up is, let me just pause. I want to clear up that not every Reiki session by a practitioner or someone who chose to do Reiki on their own, because it has become a money thing for a lot of people, which for me it's not. Money can be necessary when you have a life and you're trying to help other people. You might have to charge, but some people, I think, charge a bit much. Love and light. I don't want to judge, but at the same time, I don't want to charge like that. I only want to help, and if I can do it for a low cost or for a review or for free, then so be it. And I do still have spots open, like I said. But a lot of people think that there's certain things that you have to do, like lighting a candle, setting an intention. You do have to say a prayer, or just basically it's like a prayer that you say to help with the Reiki session. But the candle lighting, the incense, the selenite wand, or different gemstones, that is all preference, basically. And I do choose to use them sometimes, but it also can depend on the person. So some people may not like incense, so they may not want incense. They may want their energy or the area to be cleansed otherwise, and cleansing an area could be as simple as using the sacred Reiki symbols that are passed down from the master Reiki teacher. And you can use those to cleanse the area, even if it's distance. So, I don't have to use a selenite wand or incense or spray. Sometimes I choose to. It depends on the person. However, I do, but it is not always something that has to be done. Okay? I just wanted to clear up some of those things because I see a lot of things on the internet, and there are different teachers out there. There's more of an Americanized and Japanese based Reiki, and I was taught a bit of both by my teacher. But you can put your own spin on it too. And my spin is whatever makes the client happy, or whatever feels like it's resonating, things of that nature. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started on another video. I hope this wasn't too confusing. I always like to read from her manual about what Reiki is. Reiki is energy, and energy is everywhere, right? Okay. So also, while I'm at it, if you're still paying attention and awake, I really hope you will comment or message me. A couple of you have been, and I am so happy to be talking to you, and thank you for your suggestions. I appreciate them very much. It gives me guidance. So basically, I wanted to do a live stream, and I need to hear from you guys what your opinions are. Do you guys want a live stream? Would you like to request videos? And if we have a live stream, would next weekend be okay? I am Midwestern USA time, so it would probably be like in the evening, maybe around 6-7 o'clock my time. But depending on who is interested and what time zone they're in is what I'm going to take into consideration. So welcome to all my new subscribers. Please check out my Instagram, the Northwoods Fairy. So it's the_Northwoods_Fairy. Okay? And you can find more information there. So guys, please let me know, and I hope this video helped you to understand me as a Reiki practitioner more. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna get started on that other video. You guys sleep, sleep, sleep.